Today, we're diving into a 3+0 blitz clash between the beloved streaming sensation Eric Rosen and an international master. The game kicks off with the Queen's Gambit declined, barman variation, a rather solid traditional choice that often leads to tense positional battles and strategic maneuvering. Both players navigate the opening expertly, sticking to well-trodden paths frequently seen at high levels, maintaining a firm grip on familiar territory before the skirmish turns chaotic. The opening has uncorked standard lines that have been played countless times, showcasing a classic face-off between two seasoned competitors. Let's see how things unravel from here. Rook b1, black plays bishop d6, b4. Now a6, now a4, h6. Placing the bishop there looks flashy, but is as questionable as trying to barbecue with your hair on fire. White ends up losing a pawn and a bishop while only eliminating one knight, which seriously hurts any attacking plan. Opposing forces now have an easy path for recapture, leaving white behind in the material count. The better strategy is to remove the knight on f6 with the bishop, which can trigger a central pawn push and maintain dynamic chances. Now black takes the bishop, which is not good at all. Bishop f5, g4. White takes the pawn on g4 with the pawn. Black recaptures on g4. White takes the bishop on c8. Black recaptures on c8. White plays queen f5. Now black plays knight h6. White plays queen h5. Now black plays bishop f8, b5, g6. Sending the queen over there is like stepping into a haunted house without a flashlight. White slides into a passive position and leaves the b5 pawn free for the opponent, losing a crucial resource. By missing the chance to smash through the center with the knight, white cannot maintain the balance in material. The better idea is to position the queen on g5 and chase after the unguarded pawn, which keeps white in the game. Black takes the pawn. Now white plays knight e2, b4, white plays knight f4, a5, g4. Now black plays bishop g7. The position indicates that black holds a substantial advantage, with an evaluation of -1.68 suggesting a favorable position for them. Despite this, the activity of the pieces remains balanced, with neither side demonstrating a clear superiority in terms of piece mobility and activity. Importantly, black is up by a material count of 1 point, which contributes significantly to their advantageous standing in the current position. White plays king g2. Black plays queen d7. White plays king g3. Rook d8, and you wonder what they were thinking. White plays rook h1. Throwing the rook forward in front of everything is an absolute fiasco. It tries to create flashy threats, but overlooks a simple tactic that removes white's queen in exchange for black's queen, keeping the position wildly in black's favor. The better plan is for the black queen to jump up toward e7 and seize all the play. Trying to plant the knight in the center is a big misfire. It does not create any real threat and throws away an opportunity to pin down the black king with the white queen on h4. The better idea is to slide the queen to h4 and keep black busy defending. Black captures the pawn on a4, g5, which is not a good choice. Black plays knight f5, putting the king in check. White plays king g2, that's a bad move. Black plays queen c2, queen h7, delivering check. Black plays king f8. This is like sprinting into a brick wall. Slamming the knight onto that square misses a free chance to capture on g6 with check, which knocks out two enemy pawns in one swoop. Instead, capturing the pawn on g6 with the knight is the unstoppable way to shred the opponent's defenses and scoop up serious material. Now black captures the pawn on e3, delivering check, king h3. Black plays knight d1, delivering check, king h4. And just like that, it's lights out for white. In a quirky dance of the heavy pieces, black slides over with queen captures on f2, delivering a check so vicious it might as well have said, "I'll see you in the next game." White's king was playing the guest star in this series of blunders, navigating through the storm with the finesse of a rubber duck in a whirlpool. No way out here, folks. What a wild roller coaster this was. Despite a tenacious start, white's mishap of leaping with the knight to nabbing on f7 sealed their fate faster than you can say blunder. Black's tactical prowess pulled through, swiping the victory like it was a last-minute Black Friday deal. Anyway, as always, keep your pieces guarded and your kings safe. Until next time, stay sharp and keep those kings off the firing lines.